Hi, folks. This is Ryota, and we are on the first release team meeting for Kubernetes version 1.36. Today is 14th of January, 2026. Welcome back, everyone. And for those that are new, welcome to the meeting. So before we get started, just a bit of a housekeeping item. So please be aware that this is a Kubernetes community meeting, which falls under the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which can be summarized to be excellent to each other. And this meeting is recorded, and will be publicly posted on YouTube, so please be mindful of what you say. And with that, let me make sure that I have the meeting notes shared and scrolled over. So with that, we'll go into the open discussion and also the updates. I have added one open discussion item, but we'll probably touch on that after all the updates are covered from the subteams. So we'll get started with enhancements. Do we have Josh on the call?
Hey everyone, Josh here. How's it going?
Good.
So this week I'm in the process of shortlisting shadow candidates. I will get started on setting up the enhancements tracking board today. I'm a little bit behind on some actions because I was delayed getting back from vacation. I got stuck in Helsinki because of weather. So I'm trying to catch up, but in progress on that stuff at the moment. So.
Great. Thank you very much. If you need help, please let us know. We're here to help. So yeah, thank you very much for the updates. Oh, I actually forgot to mention one thing. We'll probably do a proper introduction in the next call when we have more shadows and more members in place. So maybe for this time, we'll just quickly go through the updates and we'll have more time for each to do an introduction about the experience and which team to lead or to shadow and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you very much for the updates, Josh. Do we have anything, any comments, questions for enhancements team? All right, if not, let's move on to release signal. Do we have Prajot on the call?
Hey, hi team. Yeah. So I have already created the issue tracking and the bugs triage boards for the 1.36 release. So those are in place now. Also, the PR which is required to sync the bug triage board is already raised. And yeah, the salary selection is in progress. So hopefully by end of the today or tomorrow, I'll have the final list shortlisted. Yeah.
Great, thank you very much. Do we have any questions or comments for release signal? All right, if not, let's move on to docs. Do we have Sayan on the call?
Yeah. So hello. Yeah, from my side, I've been looking through the list of shadows. So I guess today and tomorrow would be that, and I'll start with the week one items after that, and by this weekend, I'll target to complete a bunch of those from the week one and two items. Yeah.
Amazing, thanks. Do we have any questions or comments for docs team? All right, I take it as no. So let's move on to comms. Do we have Chad on the call? I think I saw you.
Yeah. Hey everyone, good to see everyone's faces. Yeah, same status for me. Choosing shadow candidates, going through and selecting. So that's it for me. Thank you.
Thanks. Do we have any questions or comments on comms team? All right, let's move on. For release branch management, I don't think we have anyone on the call. Do we have anyone from release branch management? Probably not. So we'll just skip and move on to sub-project lead. Kat, do you have anything to say?
Hello. No actual release related updates for me, other than the fact that we will be back to having two sub-project leads this cycle. An email will go out from SIG Release soon, but Frederico will be my co-lead. He has led a release. He has been the emeritus advisor. He's been around for a while, and that'll be really great to have two of us again. It's a lot of work for one person. So you'll be hearing from both of us throughout this cycle, and you can come to both of us for help.
Amazing. Yeah, I was wondering about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
great to hear that. Do we have any questions or comments for Kat and her project lead? I take it as no. All right, so let's move on to the release lead, which is me. So welcome back and welcome for the new folks to 136 release. So all the action items, similar to the previous releases, we have an issue tracking happening in issue 2934, and most of the entitlement setup, I think, is done at this point for the release lead, shadow, and subteam leads. There could be a few things that I need to still wrap around, and but yeah, I think those are done. There are a few more items that I need to wrap up, so I'm a bit behind, but hopefully not too behind. And for the just a kind of a reminder and kind of information to those who has never seen this new link. So we've got this https://rel release.k8.io/v136 as kind of the prefix for lots of links, and this just goes to a GitHub page in the SIG release repository. So this is to replace, this was something that we discussed in V134, and it was the discussion around how to move away from Bitly, and there was a bit of a discussion around whether to have the Bitly as a more kind of permanent solution in the future. But for now, I think at the time of V134, we wanted to move away from Bitly and we wanted to use the k8.io instead. And we have got all the configuration in place so that these links work with k8.io only, and that means that we don't have to hunt down for the Bitly link, Bitly addresses, much earlier in the cycle. So I think all the links will be provided in a links.md file within the SIG release repository later on. Right now, it's only got the release meeting link, which is this Google Doc. So if you can just have a look, just familiarize yourself with the kind of workflow, which is not going to be just one link, one click, and then you're into the Google Doc. You have to have just one more hop into the SIG release repository and be able to click on the document. So should be straightforward and kind of more, I would feel that it's more professional this way rather than relying on something like Bitly with personal created links, but hopefully this sticks and works out for everyone. And if you have a problem with it, you might want to bookmark yourself. And with that, we have one thing that I want everyone to be aware of, which is the release schedule PR, which is 2936 as listed here. So it's still out for review, and I think I took most of the action items and most of the review points into the table. This cycle, compared to the last one, 135, we have one more week. So when 135 went out with week 14 being the release day, but with 136 with this winter or spring cycle, it's 15 week with KubeCon as well. So I think I accommodated all the changes and all the suggestions to the release, but if you have a look, and please leave a comment saying this is good, this is bad, that would be really helpful. And we are targeting to finalize this by the end of this week. And yeah, I think that's most of the bits that I wanted to talk about for this update. And yeah, I would just say that when we have the shadows and everyone in the call next week or the week after, I'll do more intro and making sure that everyone feels confident. But I'm more confident than ever that I have such a great team with me supporting this. And I would say that I have not had too much of the sub-team project experiences myself, so I will be definitely relying on many of you to help me and support me over the release. And also I will be doing any support that I can. So please do reach out to me if there is anything that needs my attention, but at the same time, do expect me to kind of come over to you to ask for help or clarification or some stupid questions that I may have. But hopefully this is for that the release to go smoothly, and yeah, that's the goal that we definitely aim to have. So I think that's it for the release lead from my side, and we have the release lead shadows. We would should we do the quick intro? I think we have not much more to discuss. So if I see every one of you on the call, so if we could have a quick intro from the release lead shadow, we might actually do that for the proper intro next time again. But for release lead shadows, because we are here to help everyone else, would you be able to do a quick intro of yourself, please? Maybe starting with Agustina.
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Agustina, but everyone calls me just Agus. I am from and based in Buenos Aires, Argentina. I've been part of the release team for the last 4 cycles, I think. Well, counting this one, last 3 cycles. And I've been part of comms and enhancements. I hope I can help you with those and also learn from the other sub-teams. In my day job, I am a staff software engineer for a fintech company. I do not do part of the product. I work in platform and infrastructure as a service, which is mostly being a cluster admin for a lot of Kubernetes clusters and working on exposing those resources in a much simpler way for developers. So yeah, I think that's it.
Great, thank you very much. Can we have Dipesh next?
Yep, sure. So hi everyone, this is Dipesh here. So with the release team, I've involved with last 5 to 6 releases. So I've worked with the enhancement team, led that team, worked in the comms team, and I'm mostly active in the SIG docs channel. So I'm aware of the doc sub teams tasks, various tasks. In my day job, I work as a software developer in IBM. So I was working previously on containers and Kubernetes related products. Right now I'm on the bench and looking for a new project to be allotted to me. So right now enjoying some quiet time. So I'm here to help the comms team and release signal team officially, but the other team sub leads can also reach out if they need any help.
Right, thank you, Dipesh. So do we have Jenny on the call?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Jenny. I've been on the release team for a few cycles now, mostly in enhancement, and was a release lead shadow last release as well. In my day job, I'm a software engineer doing API gateway stuff and Kubernetes. Glad to be working with everyone again.
Yeah, thank you very much. Do we not have Ryan? I don't see him on the call, so we might have that intro next time. But Ryan is also as well a release lead shadow this cycle, so it will be 5 of us available for any questions or comments or anything that need attention from release lead, and obviously Kat and Fred will be available from the sub-project lead as well. So yeah, I think with that, that covers most of the people from the release lead perspective, and we'll have more of the sub-team leads and shadows from next week onward. All right, with SIG scalability at the bottom of the sub-team updates, we don't have anything at this point. I think that's okay. And with that, do we have any questions or comments about the sub-team updates that we have gone through over? All right, if not, we just skipped one quick open discussion item. I'll just bring it up so that it comes to people's attention, and probably we can discuss a little bit more in Slack. But there was a request about creating milestones of 136, 137, and the future cycles so that we can mark some of the KEPs to target a future cycle, not just the current one. We currently have 136 as the new milestone, but we don't have anything on over 37, 38, 39, something like that. But they were requesting so that they can have the future releases, future release milestone already tagged, so that they don't forget about tagging the milestone later down the line, and they can be they don't have to target the current milestone where it's actually not targeting, that it will be for the future. So that's something that I don't see any problem creating a future release milestones. Maybe we can just do T+3, T+2, not too many. Like we don't have to have like 145 or 160. That would be absurd. But I think for a few cycles, a few releases, I think we can maybe have it. Any thoughts or comments? If not, I'll probably open up another discussion saying that we are probably okay to go ahead. Some implications that we need to discuss probably over the Slack, making sure that we're not breaking anything. But do we have any thoughts or comments or questions about it? I guess not. So yeah, I'll probably lean towards creating those milestones already, but we'll definitely discuss once again in the Slack channel. With that, I think that covers all the topics that we had. Before I stop recording, do we have anything that we want to talk about? All right, then I'll stop recording. Thank you very much for tuning in, YouTube. Bye-bye.